Peace. It's Thompson's one. Um, and the title of this video is going to be Big was not the greatest rapper of all time. Okay, so a lot of people like to say that Biggie was the best rapper of all time. Right now, I never agree with this. Never. I don't care who I'm in a room with, how many people agreeing that he is, and if I'm the only one saying that he's not. So I really don't care. Okay, but I'm a hip hop head, right? And I seen hip hop from it since it started, since fucking Grandmaster Flash and the Fin. It started before then, but when it became somewhat mainstream, like the early '80s with white lines and all that shit. I didn't see it all the way from there to what I see now. And I'm not gonna lie to you, you know, some of the shit that the niggas wear now is similar to what some of them guys was wearing back in the day. They was wearing tight suits back then too. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, but no, but some of these rappers, the shit they be wearing is queer. See that shit that Grandmaster Flash and some of that shit looked real crazy, man. If you go back, you guys go back and look at some Grandmaster Flashes, some of their pictures, man, from the early '80s, man, and them shit look real weird, man. They don't. I mean, even though they worked out and stuff like that, but the shit look real weird. Just go back and check it out or whatever, though. But it ain't nothing like the shit these niggas doing. But them niggas back in the day was wearing mascara and eyeliner and shit. So I mean, I can't really say nothing because I didn't see them niggas wearing that shit back in the day. So with that being said, I'm gonna go into Big. Okay, so the reason why I say Big is not the best rapper of all time because he don't have a large catalog of music, first of all. And we know he died early or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So we can't say what would have happened to him or whatever, right? It's like a lot of us could say, we could compare that to football, right? We could say that Bo Jackson would have been the best running back of all time if he had not broke his hip. Okay? And we know that might have possibly happened. He might have been the best running back of all time. Well, I don't think Big would have been the best rapper of all time. I don't. My personal favorite of my favorite rappers of all time is Nas, then KRS One, then Jay Z, and then I could go on and on and on with that or whatever. But I look at the message and the music that I can still listen to now. I can still listen to a lot of Nas music or whatever, and I'm talking about a large majority of his music I can still listen to right now, even as someone who is conscious. I can't listen to a lot of Biggie music. You understand? Because Biggie has some contents in his music that just was like, some of his music kind of, I ain't gonna say promoted, but he mentioned having sex with somebody's father. You understand what I'm saying? Or having sex with little kids. So I never heard Nas say that or whatever. Maybe KRS One with the song 13 and Good. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Nas, I can still listen to Nas shit right now. Even the Nas albums or the Nas songs that are streets because he's telling you the story of what he's seen. He not like kind of promoting it. He's a storyteller. So he's telling you the story as the music is going. You understand? Or what he's seen. You understand? Some of these niggas are saying what they did. You understand? But nonetheless though, Nas got a large catalog of conscious music. I learned about Ivan Van Sertima through Nas. You know what I'm saying? And really, I learned about Ivan Van Sertima through Nas. I learned from Big, flossing, um, riding around, trying to fuck niggas, girls, and all these negative stereotypes in which we got that kind of like make us look bad. So Biggie content of his music is like, listen, he had a lovely flow. I love Biggie flow, but the content of his music is garbage. He had a couple of songs that might have, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like he had a couple songs, but for the most part, if you listening to it lyrical wise and you listening to the content of his lyrics, it's like Eminem. I don't listen to Eminem because of the shit he talk about. I don't want to hear that shit he talking about, and I don't want to hear. I don't promote rappers who don't have nothing good to offer except music. If only thing you promoting is just oh I make good music, but what is the music you rapping about? You rapping about niggas hustling, niggas robbing, niggas killing. No matter if that's the life you did live or whatever, you still rapping about it and you promoting it. You know how many niggas went to jail because of Jay-Z? You understand? And the reason why I don't say Jay-Z the best rapper or because he got the same ill effect that Big B.I.G. got. You understand? I always liked it like conscious rappers growing up. Always liked it like J. Rue the Damager, Grand Pooba when he was rapping, when he was when he was rapping about conscious. You know what I'm saying? Brand Nubians, um, Nas, Nature. I mean, some of them be going off the square sometime, but I like to hear conscious rappers. I'm not with all that niggas talking about robbing nobody or selling a bunch of drugs and shit. Because listen, if you work right now, that's not the shit you should be listening to. You understand? And that's not. And if you conscious and you know what drugs did to your community, then you already know what it is. So I can't. I limit myself to the music that I listen to, but I'm going by what I can still listen to at this point in time. You understand? So we got a couple of strikes against some of the songs that KRS-One got, but ultimately, KRS-One bought us. We seen how he sang. He started out with some gangster shit, or and then he kind of switched it into more like what I'm saying, like teaching. He was a teacher. He was a philosopher. He was explaining to people, what I'm saying, about all this other stuff. So he brought something good to the community that we can still listen to right now. Because I can still put in edutainment and find a song on there where he bigging up black people or he telling you who you was or whatever. That's what I'm saying. These are songs you can still listen to right now. I can still listen to some of Biggie's songs if I excuse the content of the lyrics, but for the most part, I don't want to hear about rap about drugs. I don't want to hear about that shit because that's not who I. That don't reflect what I do now. You understand? So that's the reason why I'm saying he's not the best rapper. He's not the best rapper because his catalog is not long. I mean, he don't have a large catalog. The content of his music is considered garbage at this point in time to me. You know what I'm saying? He had a lovely flow. I loved his flow. His flow was lovely. The beats he could flow with. But I'm talking about the content and the catalog. You understand what I'm saying? Nas got a nice catalog of music. He got a real nice catalog of music. And he got music like I Know I Can, One Mic, America. He got a lot of music that can inspire you and also teach you at the same time. I mean, a lot of stuff like he made some stuff that might have some sources off or whatever, but for the most part, you can look some of this stuff up, and if it's check out, it's something that you learn from listening to a rap song. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to learn about robbing a nigga. I don't want to learn about hustling. I don't want to learn about fucking nobody girl or you know what I'm saying or dis downgrading women or disrespecting women because they do it. It's enough niggas who do that. And it's enough women who demigrate themselves to the point to where they already know what they do. I don't need to demigrate them no further, and I don't need to listen to a nigga talk about. I don't even want to hear that shit because all that does is put you in different zones. So like I said, and I seen it. I seen when Biggie came out. For everybody was playing that shit. I remember the Unbelievable joint came out. The Unbelievable. That was the first joint that I heard. I heard that even before I heard the what It's All Good. I heard Unbelievable first. You know what I'm saying? I used to love it. That used to be my joint. Unbelievable. You understand what I'm saying? Because it went with what I was doing. I was hustling at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? But right now, like, you know what I'm saying, I listen to that shit now and I'll be listening to the lyrics. I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it's not like I don't like it like, but I can still listen to a lot of Nas song and still appreciate the music just like I did when I first heard it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the content of the music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of jokers got hard music, but the content doesn't fit my reality at this point in time. So I'm gonna say no, and to all you guys who say Big Big was the greatest rapper of all time, you wrong. So I'm gonna turn to this one. I'm out. You comment, like, subscribe. If you have any, if you're opposed to my views, comment. Just let's be respectable, okay? I don't want to disrespect nobody. We black people, so let's learn how to have a positive discourse without disrespecting each other. So you comment if you got a problem. I have no problem with what you say, but let's just be respectable, all right? Even though we don't have to be trolling one another, let's just be respectable, all right? That's how we gonna bring love, and that's how we can at least be men, okay? So with that, I'm time to this one. I'm out. Peace.